How you doing, my YouTube friends? As promised, my full review of the iPhone 4S. As I pan the camera to see the different angles of this beautiful phone. I know you saw in my other videos that this phone is exactly the same as the Ryzen iPhone 4. But it's still a sexy design, and it still has the best screen on the market right now. So a lot of people was a little upset that it didn't come with a 4-inch screen. I already knew that they wasn't gonna change their style. I said it in my other videos before. If you check one of my old videos called iPhone 5, I even called out what it's gonna be called. So pretty good at this. But so if you really want a 4-inch screen or 4.5 or one of those big sizes, keep in mind that this screen is the best screen on the market. So even though you're getting a bigger screen, this one is clearer. So it's like quality or quantity, type of thing there you're going for. Well, the iOS system, I'm not going to go too much into it. Everything is pretty much the same. If you don't have any iOS device, then you probably don't know that Apple took a note from Android with the swipe down notifications, which is cool. They did enhance it a bit better than the Android, because you can go into settings and adjust exactly what order you want or what you want to show up, and just slide down notifications, which is really good. Also, under the hood, they give it a dual core processor, the A5 chip, 8 megapixel camera in the back, 1080p video recording, HD camera. The retina display is the same as the iPhone 4. They haven't enhanced that at all. The graphics chip has been, upped also. The front camera is still VGA, but it now shoots 30 frames per second, as well as the back. It shoots 30 frames per second. Sorry about that. One of my alarms going off. But as you can see, the design is still beautiful. It's nothing to complain about at all. And for now, it's the slimmest phone on the market until the Motorola Razr come out. It's very responsive, as you see me swiping back and forth. And the graphics chip make playing games on this even better than the iPhone 4, and I had no complaints about the iPhone 4 and playing games. And that's the thing about Apple. When they come out with one of these iDevices, you go, man, this is so fast. Then when they come up with a newer one, you're like, geez, I didn't realize this was so slow. But even though they claim this is double the speed of the iPhone 4, it's only faster by a few seconds. I'm not going to let the whole thing play. Just give me an example of how the graphics look on this phone. And yes, it is a phone too. Even I have it on a Sprint network. I haven't experienced any drop calls. There's no def grip on it, so you can hold it with your left hand or right hand. There's no issue there. Apps open up really fast. Internet is great. Now, the big question about this phone is it worth getting? as I said in my other video, the iPhone 4 versus the iPhone 4S. If you have the iPhone 4, then there's a couple of reasons to upgrade. If you need a better camera, you need a better camcorder, you know, those are definitely something to do, you know, something to upgrade. You know, that's definitely a reason to upgrade right there. Or the biggest, newest improvement or application that they have is Siri. What time is it?
The time is 8:03 a.m.
There we go. Which is really cool, it's helpful. I don't really use Siri every day. It's helpful though for when you need it. Where if you're looking for directions, a random question, it's just more convenient to ask than to actually have to type it out and Google search. So it's definitely helpful there. But what I do use is when I send text messages and just talking, you know, the message and then telling it to send is really convenient, really cool. I could be at my computer watching a movie or working on something and get a text message, or just decide to send someone a text message, and while I'm typing up something I can just talk to the phone and send the message, and that is so convenient. Really convenient. Also, I found on here people was complaining that when you use Siri, if you have it activated and you lock your screen, that if you can still go onto Siri. But I found under general, under lock screen, I believe I saw it under that. Here it is. And all you have to do is turn this on. And what the switch does is, if it asks you, if you lock your screen, do you still want to be able to access the Siri? So, you know, I don't see why people are crying about, oh, it's a security risk and all that. All you have to do is activate this switch, and yeah, they're not getting in your phone. So, just a quick note, you know, if I see a lot of people don't seem to know that. So, yeah, for any of those reasons that I gave earlier, improved camera, if you really definitely want Siri, then sure. You know, I definitely upgraded from my iPhone 4 to this, and I have no regrets. It's a fantastic phone. If you're coming from an Android device, well, that's on your personal taste. If you like the iOS system, you know, more than the Android the Android market, then, you know, then hey, go ahead. I mean, if you like the Android market more than you like the OS, then I don't think you're going to be too comfortable with making that decision. I have to say that this phone has one of the best, if not the best, camera on the market right now as far as a cell phone is concerned. So you definitely won't be disappointed there. If you look at one of my other videos I put up when I'm comparing it to the very camera I'm using right now to record it with, you see a very big difference in the sound quality as well as viewing. I mean, this camera is made just to shoot pictures and shoot video, and the fact that this phone come along and just they smack it down like it's not even there, it's just remarkable that, you know, now you can just carry a phone that can go toe to toe with something that's built to take pictures as well as shoot video. So I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, if you're a professional photographer, you know, drop those professional cameras and use the iPhone. I'm just saying, you know, as far as using a pocket camera that you're going to pay $100 to $200 for, it's definitely a good replacement for it. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably some pocket cameras that probably, you know, I haven't seen it, but probably could beat the iPhone. But I'm pretty sure it's going to cost more than $200. So, I mean, if you're going to spend that kind of bread, you know, you might as well get a whole package deal, you know, like I did. So, I advise you to stop by Apple Store before you make a firm decision, and, you know, pick up one of these phones and play with it for a little while before you make a final decision. But I'm saying is, this phone is fantastic. You won't regret it. It's quality work. It's so beautiful. Like I have cases from my other iPhone, and I don't. Every time I put a case on here, I take it right off. Like, I don't want to cover up this beautiful phone. I see why people, you know, spend the $30 for the bumpers, because, you know, you just don't want to cover it really. But I'm a real careful guy, so, you know, ever since they invented cell phones, I have yet to drop one, so I'm not worried about any accidents as far as that. If you're gonna leave any comments about that. I just really wanted to put a case on here because I was concerned about placing the camera on surfaces. But this Gorilla Glass, or glass that they use here, is pretty strong, so I yet to scratch it. And you have eye care, so that's good. I say definitely get this phone. That's my vote. It's definitely worth the money. And the fact it's a world phone is just so plus right there. So this has been my full review on the iPhone 4S. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave comments up below. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And for those who did subscribe to my channel, thank you again. And I will see you on my next video. Peace.